Welcome everybody, we're doing more of the Metal Gear Classic game review. It's another secret show, and here we go. Let's see what we got with the edit so far. We added our couple of graphics here. Entire universe, so it's certainly worth playing for that reason, but even as a video game itself, very, very worthy. The only thing is, if you're going to play Metal Gear, I highly recommend not playing the NES version of the game. Though this is the one that most people remember who grew up in the States because the NES is the console that was around, that is not the canon experience of Metal Gear. It included an intro sequence that was not created by Kojima, as well as an alternate ending. What I recommend doing is pick up the Legacy Collection or the HD Collection. They have remasters of both Metal Gear 1 and 2 in that. Okay, that's what we got. Or the HD Collection. There's a little pop that happens in my voice there. I'm not sure what that is. I think it's just a glitch though. Okay, so what's this? Awesome game. Give it a shot. I'll see you guys on the next one. Thank you for watching. So essentially these two black holes in our timeline, we want to fill that with clips. I've already timed it out to the things that we actually want to get rid of. This is it. So, through there. Metal Gear 1 and 2 in that version of the. I think here I was just trying to find where to go. Alright, well this is an elevator. This classic game review of Metal Gear 1. Don't forget to subscribe on this classic game review of Metal Gear 1. Don't forget to subscribe on this YouTube channel and leave a comment. Let me know what your favorite thing. Okay, let's keep looking for clips, looking for clips, looking for clips. This is when we died underwater. What else can we get in here? It's going to be a little bit tougher to find some areas for content near this final stage because it will seem like we've used so many clips. Like, what could we possibly add? And we just have to push past that. Where could he be if he's not in any of these? And 2 in that version of the game. Metal Gear 1, awesome game. Is this the same area? No, it's not. And 2 in that version of the game. Metal Gear 1, awesome game. Give it. Let's switch these around. Gear 1 and 2. Let's start it from here. Oh, exactly.
Metal Gear
oh no, not
1
exactly.
and 2.
Very close.
Masters of both Metal Gear 1 and 2 in that version of the game. Metal Gear 1, awesome game. Of both Metal Gear 1 and 2 in that.
Okay.
This classic.
Now we need probably just 2 clips, maybe 3. Let's see what's going on with that. Welcome Element 101 to the show. Let's get an exclamation mark high for Element 101 joining. What have you been up to? You found one of our secret streams in which we edit YouTube videos. Welcome in. Okay, we want to not be in this. Oh, this is good. The flying guys. I don't think we really showed that much. Oh yeah, that's good.
This classic game review of Metal Gear 1. Don't forget to subscribe on this YouTube channel and leave a comment. Let me know what your favorite.
All right, we need one more clip of something. What else we got? What else we got? What else we got? This. Now some of this stuff is going to be instances where we will find that we've already used a clip of whatever it is. So part of this, really important part of this is going back and watching on the macro scale the entire sequence to see, issues like that plus larger scale macro editing issues. Don't forget to subscribe on this YouTube channel and leave a comment. Let me know. Let's back time this. Subscribe on this YouTube channel and leave a comment. Let me know what your favorite thing about Metal Gear 1 is. I'll see you guys on the next one. Great. Okay, that's in. Now we find stuff for the opening sequence. The entire timeline is in. We just have to do the first 36 seconds here. A lot of this is my face as well. Not as much as I thought, actually. Finished playing Metal Gear on stream. We have finished playing Metal Gear on stream. I'm super excited. This is my favorite franchise of all time. Metal Gear 1 is an absolute classic, and it still holds up. So let's take a look at Metal Gear 1. So we're going to make the title graphic, obviously. What is this? Look into popping audio. Is it an original source? It is not. We found that out. Metal Gear on stream. I'm super excited. I think it'll just be covered by the music. We'll be fine. Video game console. You might be familiar with the... So Metal Gear 1 came out in 1987. This was I don't think we need any of this. Console, a Japanese video game console. You might be familiar with the NES version of the game, which incidentally had a bunch of content that Kojima did not create. So if you want to play the original, the MSX is the way to go. Man, it's really good. This game is still great. Okay, we're just going to come back for that one shot. Everything else is B-roll. So we need roughly 19 to 37, like 20 seconds of B-roll plus this. Here we go. Every time you look for B-roll, you're going to think to yourself, could I possibly find another clip? Just got to push through that. You always can. Element saying, it seems like a lot of work to make. See it on my... Well, I do this for a living, editing, so I know my way around Premiere. It's a decent amount of work to make, but we do it on stream, so we get content twice over. Not only do I have stream content by making these, but also then we get YouTube videos when they're done. If you want to find, by the way, where the videos end up, we post these on a secondary YouTube channel that I created called Voice of Nick Vlogs, where it has all of our bespoke editing content like this. We already have 7 videos that have been edited and are on there. I'm screaming. Alright, so we want to see if I can... Here we go, let's take that. Oh, crap. Got him! That's probably good. Since we have finished playing Metal Gear on stream, I'm super excited. This is my favorite franchise. Good. Let's get another area. Maybe an elevator shot. I don't think we've ever shown the elevator. That was unheard of at the time. Wait, can I go to... not in this first part. Let's put it over here somewhere. Oh, that one. No, if we have to go back through the gas room, we're actually going to be killed. So we're very low on health now. If we have to go back through the gas room... Super excited. This is my favorite franchise of all time. Metal Gear 1 is an absolute classic, and it still holds up. So let's take a look. We can still cover part of that if we need to. What other colored areas do we have? Oh, this will be a nice shot right here. Like, oh yeah, I used to play this as a kid. I was like 1. Oh, great. Okay, that's fine. Put this in. Game console. You might be familiar with the NES version of the game. Good. Is this the same color? No? Okay. We can show a boss fight, I guess, if we're not gonna show the same part of it. I don't remember what part of it we showed, but... You can't get through 2 doors.
Yeah, that's good. Okay. Right there. Let's put that in the opening. Big exciting boss fight.
Of all time, Metal Gear 1 is an absolute...
Let's put these in.
We have finished playing Metal Gear on... Gents, we have finished playing Metal... Gents, we have finished playing Metal Gear on stream. I'm super excited. This is my favorite franchise of all time. Metal Gear 1 is an absolute classic, and it still holds up. So let's... Classic, and it still...
Let's actually pull out the end of this.
And it's still... Absolute classic, and it still holds up.
Right at that spot right there.
Absolute classic, and it still holds up. So let's
Good.
take a look at Metal Gear 1. So Metal Gear 1 came out in 1987. This was for the MSX console, a Japanese...
Okay, we don't want to show the box art or anything. It's kind of a boring thing to show. At the opening, we have sequences where we show box art later.
Oh.
But just because I'm talking about the fact that the game came out doesn't mean we actually have to show the game. I think there's plenty of gameplay clips we could use.
Oh, yep, yeah.
Okay.
NES version of the game, which incidentally had a bunch of content that Kojima did not...
Maybe we'll show the NES box art though.
For the MSX console, a Japanese video game console. You might be familiar with the NES version of the game, which incidentally had a bunch of...
Or maybe, okay, here's what we do instead. Ready?
MSX not create. So
Stand by.
so Metal Gear...
We're not going to show the elevator as the first clip coming back from this though.
So Metal Gear 1 came out in 1987. This was for the MSX console.
This is going. We're not using that. Let's see here.
Japanese video game console. You might be familiar...
Let's cut this down a tiny bit.
Console. You might be... Japanese video game console. Console, a Japanese video game console. You might... Japanese video game console.
Oops.
Console. A Japanese video game console. You might... Video game console, a Japanese video game console. You might be familiar with the NES version of the game, which...
So we're going to take this, we're going to bring in this video. We're cutting back to my head for this part because we don't want to show the game, but we also don't want to, because we don't want to imply that what we're showing is the NES version.
Console. You might be familiar with the You might be familiar with the NES version of the game, which incidentally had a bunch of content that Kojima did not create. So if you want to play the original, the MSX is the way to go. Man, it's really...
We might get rid of this clip here.
1987, this was for the MSX console, a Japanese video game console. You might be familiar with the NES version of the...
Let's use that there. So this is the last clip we need to put into the entire sequence before we then go back and watch this whole thing. Also, I forgot that we're putting our B-roll on a separate layer, which it helps us a lot when we need to do compositing stuff to the B-roll. So let's put that back the way that, you know, just standardized way that we've had it. Good. And great. So now, oh yeah, that's a big old sequence full of stuff. Literally one clip to go. Ladies and gents, we are done with today's episode. We're getting real close to finishing our Metal Gear Classic Game Review. Keep your eyes open for that coming out on our YouTube channel. If you don't know where to find the YouTube channel where these get posted, you can go on YouTube and search for Voice of Nick Vlogs. That's our secondary channel that doesn't have all the Twitch archives. This channel has only these bespoke edited videos that we make on stream. So give that a look, give it a subscribe. You can also find a link to the vlog by going in that chat right there. It's called Voice of Nick Vlogs once again. And I'll see you guys on the next one. Thank you for watching. Bye-bye.